Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's early in the morning because I live in AZ, and if we wait any longer it's going to get really hot, over 100 degrees outside, so I wanted to get this done as soon as possible. But we're going to go ahead and work on my sister's Camaro, and if you haven't noticed already, the side skirt right there is broken, and I'm about to put it on the spot because she parked too close to a curb, and I guess she was leaving and she completely forgot that she did. So she turned and she ended up hitting the side skirt right there. Luckily nothing else happened to like her wheels or anything like that, but this whole side skirt ended up breaking. So we're gonna go ahead and replace these. We already have the new ones, they're gloss black, so it's gonna be like an exact replacement. And it looks like it just has a few bolts. I'll show you guys the new ones so you guys can kind of see like what we gotta do to replace it. I believe it was about 7 bolts, but I did install the underglow, so I'm gonna have to remove the underglow and reinstall it on the new side skirt. So it's going to be a process, but it is pretty easy to install these. It's mainly screws, and then it looks like it's just 3M adhesive on the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the other side skirt and pick up some glue off because we got to remove the old adhesive. Once we can do that, then we got to add the new adhesive and then apply it on there. It shouldn't be very difficult. It should be a very easy install, and it does make the car look a whole lot better, because if we look at the other side over here, you can just see how aggressive it makes the side look with these side skirts, and it sticks out a lot because the OEM ones are like all the way up here and it extends it out to over here, so it looks pretty sick. So under the side skirt here, there's going to be a few screws you got to remove, which are like those right there. I'm already loosened one of them, and then one right here is missing. And then I had to remove the old tape, and we would have to take it off anyway to go ahead and put it on the new side skirt, so we need to add some new 3M tape for that as well. And other than that, that's pretty much it. So just remove all these screws that you see right there, just a bunch of star heads, and then once we do that, we should be able to pull it off, because it looks like it's just held in by a 3M tape, because there's no like bracket in there that pops into place. As you can see, there's more 3M tape right there. Comparison from the old one to the new one, and all the holes are in the same exact location, so these will mount right up, with the exception of one right here. As you can see, it looks like there was an additional one added, or it comes with it. This one does not have it, so I will have to make another hole for that one right there to be able to drill it in. But there's another one right here actually as well that we'll have to add, because it doesn't look like it has it right there as well. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Now we just gotta add some 3M tape. I will say the reason this did not stick very well is because they just added one 3M piece right here. They should have added like a large piece of 3M right here, which is what we're gonna do over there as well. That's not gonna help stick very well. I would highly suggest grabbing like a large thick piece of 3M to go all the way down to cover most of this, so it stays on there really well. Because if you look at this side over here, see how this one's kind of coming off? It's because that's not enough 3M tape to hold it into place properly. So now we're gonna go ahead and pick up that glue off to remove it, drill those 2 holes on the top and the bottom. This is as easy as it was to, remove it. It's super easy, doesn't take a lot of time, especially if you're just putting it on. It's gonna be a lot easier to be able to put this on. Alright, there you go. You can see how much tape I added on there, and it's gonna stick a lot better in comparison to this one over there. Didn't have anything, and now we're just taking the old glue off with some glue gun. Once we do that, then we can just start sticking everything back on. So on the end over there, grab the tape and peel it up just a little bit. Alright guys, we are pretty much done. I just gotta install this light. I'm just gonna use 3M tape to hold it up right here, going all the way down, and then we should be done at that point. But as you can see, everything screwed into place right there. So I put 2 right here. I need to tighten this one right there actually. So tighten that one. That'll push it up a little bit more. And then this one right here is holding right there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright guys, so she's all done. Everything's installed. Put the light back on. The fitment is really good. I feel like it's a little bit shorter right here. Like slightly shorter, but not too far off. But for the most part, looks pretty good. Right here is like flush. And then on this side is the one that's like a little bit shorter for some reason. But it came out really good. Matches the paint perfectly, as you can see right there. And everything was straightforward. Just install those screws right there with those holes. And as you can see, this one completely broke off right there, because they do extend out pretty far out, especially if you're close to a curve. I think if she didn't have this part right here, she most likely would have hit her wheel and damaged it. But I think she learned her lesson for next time to be careful around curves. Go ahead and follow my sister if you want to see more content on the Camaro. It is an LT1, so it has the V8 in it. She installed the Z1 spoiler. I already had the side skirts, but she ended up replacing it. She does want to do the diffuser as well, that replaces the whole back piece of it to give it that aggressive look. And she's been wanting to change the front bumper. I think that's one of her items on her list, is to update it to the ZL1. I already like this bumper, but she prefers the ZL1, which looks a lot more aggressive. So I think that might be her next mod as well. But thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.